Yes? Alright, so we're live on YouTube right now. We're just trying to finalize things. You can send links to your friends.
Hello? Okay, yeah. Alright. What's up, guys? What's up? Hello? Hello? Okay, testing second mic. Okay, it's working. Okay, yeah. Is it working? Yeah, no, try not to hold beats. Good morning, lovers of Freedom. Sorry.
Hello everyone, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You never talk. Go tell them to fast like that. Hello guys, my name is Yusuf. I'll be your host today. Co-host with me is Koha. Koha, show yourself please.
Okay, hey guys. I think I begged them earlier to like chill a bit.
Oh, you don't miss.
Sorry. Alright, so we're trying a new style, so if I notice that the audience is dark, it's something new, right? So as much as possible, want to see if we can have the audience in this part first. So like right now, I was if you can come over here. So that we can do that. So okay, this place is for late comers. This place is for people that came early for the event. Abi, what am I saying? Yeah, makes sense. Alright guys. Okay. Okay. Alright, okay. All right, guys. Once again, I'll say welcome. Good morning. It's been it's been a time. We've been trying to get things together. We really apologize for that because we know that your time is very important and valuable to us. But all the effort is just to give you the optimum experience with the event today. This is the first Fremont event in Kwara State, and I don't want to say Nigeria because I did not really check the statistics, but this is in Africa. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? Give yourself a round of applause, please. Like you are opportunity. Give yourself a round of applause. Yes, now we are here. We're experiencing the very first event that Prima is having in Africa, and we're excited to host you guys. We have a website, Prima Ilorin for now, before we leave from Africa. The event schedule is there. As much as possible, we're going to follow it, but ignore the time. Yes, the African thing has entered the entire equation, right? Okay, so without further ado, I want to get into the gears of the things, but I want us to have like a little bit of like engagement first before we do that. I want you to note that you can take out your cameras at any point, take pictures with someone beside you, do all those things and send it, post on Twitter, right? As much as possible, you want to make memories and also you want to network with people and also like share the values you're getting from this event. We have gathered very valuable speakers from around Nigeria to come down here. One of them is smiling at me right now, right? So it's not like it's not to just say, let's have different events and there's nothing. Softly, we carry people come who will feed us for power content, for power value. Yeah. Firma is okay. All right. So second. All right. Good. Yeah, so I don't want to waste more time, but I'll be asking questions from people. Yeah, we'll do for you. Sorry, my friend's too short. The right temperature is important. Right, so I would love to have volunteers if you're in the audience and you want to like introduce yourself, your name, what you do, and why you're here today, what you stand today. I just want volunteers if you I want like 3 people. Uh, Show of hands. All right, thank you so much. I got one. 2 more people will be preparing. One.
Good morning. I'm Sofa, my name is Sofa, the designer. I'm into graphics and UIs. So I'm a computer science student.
All right, thank you so much. From now to the end of the event, I'm your best friend. So when I say to do something, please don't do it. Even if you don't like me, just do it for the sake of saying who doesn't believe this is go random. Okay? So if some guys say clap, please, as much as possible, try to clap so that the person that will clap before understands that. So one more person for the last all right, yeah. So your name, what you do, why you're here, what you stand to be.
My name is Chris. I am a designer on the internet. I am a front-end developer. I write code. And I'm open to check out Figma. So I'm here to learn about Figma and Illustrator.
Yeah, so easier to network with people. Can you give a round of applause again? Thank you so much. All right, one more person before we can start the entire thing. I met 2 people already. But I want to ask one more question to what you answered. You say, do you have a superpower? And if you do, what's the superpower? The superpower doesn't have to be right? But like, what is that thing about you that you feel like it gives you an edge over hands of any part of your life? Round of applause. Thank you so much. So you can still be discovering your superpower, right? Yeah. So it's something that you can still be finding out. I'm very excited that you guys participated in this. very, I want to say a bit about why we're here, and then hopefully we'll be able to align our goals and then objectives for this event. So my name is Joshua. I do developer relations for Wood Network, but this is what I do by the side. So I love talking to people and engaging people like this. So, but today the focus is on Framer. And Framer is a no-code tool, right? That is used to make websites, you could do some crazy things with it. And today, the reason why we're here is, I don't know if you're in Framer Africa community that is on WhatsApp, can I see your hand up, please? Oh, that's just like 5 people. Okay, yeah, okay. All right. Oh, so there's a Framer community for Africa. There's a Framer community for Africa, and it's an effort. It's an effort for us to coagulate all our efforts as a community. The community is the bedrock of, like, when you want to scale, when you want to grow, you need people that do these things that will, like, bolster your efforts, and that's what we are trying to do. And this is the premier event, right? We are going to get to learn about Framer things, business things, do some workshop demos. If you are here today and you've not used Framer in your life, you use Framer today. If you are here and you use Framer, you're already cashing out steady from Framer. Okay, oh, very good. Thank you for coming. We also learn about some business things. If you are here today and you're like, okay, what's no code about? The idea is right here from now. You start understanding what no code is, and that is. Thank you. So my code is online. Okay, thank you. All right. So without wasting time, I would like to call on Akim. When I say give a round of applause, please this time give a round of applause, right? I'll call on Akim as the very first person that's going to come on stage to come and expatiate on the reasons for this and why this community is important, and talk extensively about our purpose here.
Just before Akim step from
Alright.
I would like to especially appreciate Studio. I want us to give them a round of applause because this event was actually and this event is if not for the support from the studio team. So please let's give them a round of applause. So yeah, yeah, Manuel. In short, Manuel, please show. And of course, we have our team. Yeah, so I think we have to just tell us briefly about human goals and goal, and of course, that was
Thank you. This conversation. Good morning, my people. Yeah, so sorry for actually delaying you this morning. We were very, very sorry. That's very simple. So about Meetup, actually the idea behind this, I think we had a meetup already. Though not physical, it was like virtual. It's I think it's and we see like human is the new, it's a new tool entirely. We all know where we're here. Of course, please let go. So Framer makes development easy. Right. If you want to design a website, you develop a website. And yeah, lately we are seeing people developing like web apps with Framer at the moment and making use of the code. So it depends on how creative you are. You get. So beyond that also, about Studio, so Studio is a company and agency that deals with developing every startups and agencies generally develop websites and also like apps. Right? We design and we develop basically and we build our own platforms also and software. So beyond that also we have a team of people, right? We have Manuel, we have Arthur who handles our development also, and we have Mujib who actually just joined us recently, right? As like a freelance developer. And we also have Eva who is our mommy in the team actually. So she does almost busy. I have purpose for her. She is really, really great, and she does her job very, very well. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about Screamer, how you can get started with Screamer, and opportunities you can get from it also. So I will have a guy here that will share with you some story on how Screamer has been a very great help in his career. So to me personally, actually, me as a person, whenever I see the industry, I tend to explore it at early stage. I think when Kramer was I think was it 2020 or 2021? She gets I just explored Kramer just as a builder, and I've been using different tools to join web process. I don't know who know change earlier. Go ahead. Oh, no one. Okay, so I do explore a lot of tools, basically a whole lot of tools. So I saw him and then oh, what is this Prima all about? Though they are not really well optimized like how they are now. Then I went to I went to my hometown, just for I think for one event like that, and I get to teach some young minds in my community how to use Prima. So I'm oh, I can actually do more of this beyond the people around me. So how about we start at an agency that actually teach people how to use Prima? Because last year I didn't even have it in mind to start anything. It was not in my mind. Just came up and here we are today. We started with zero and we really done a lot. Seriously, we people beyond how I actually imagined it, and we are still gonna do much more this year because we have a lot of stuff planned for you guys. So we plan to beyond learning also. We plan to reach more states because I think the community is limited at the moment. So we plan to reach more states to make sure that most people have access to resources and they can also learn. And in addition to that, also we want to release our course. We have a Twitter where we post all our tutorials. So basically, so we want to release a course that you guys have to start with Prima. And beyond that, also the difference between knowing the skill and knowing how to actually make use of that skill to make money for yourself. So beyond that, the course will explain how you can make use of the skill to earn more money for yourself, be as a student or as an independent, be a designer, developer. In fact, the good part of this thing is if you're a developer, right, you can still make use of Prima. So it's not limited to only designers or maybe writers or stuff like that. So it's available and open to everyone. So that's not to take much of our time. I will just be speaking. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you coming here today. And yeah, we hope to learn here and also get to connect with you guys more. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that inspiring speaker. So just before get properly into why we are here, I would like to reiterate something. The part that he just said. So we've been hearing a lot about tools, about success stories, and about how people make money from actually using these tools. But what is most important is the skill. Right? So I come here today and learn one or two things about Freema, and you probably want to go out there and make money with Freema. It's very important that you build up your knowledge. Of course, maybe you get a client that will need one or two skills and you will come here. But what is much more important is being building up on that skill. So at this point, I think I will call on the person that will talk more about their success story with Freema by this one. Is it working? Hello. Yes. So I'm basically going to talk about my association group is how FEMA has impacted my political career. That is currently out of it. So my name is Saif Fawal and I'm a product designer and mobile enthusiast. So I'm a Kwara State. So how did I discover FEMA? I don't know if someone started last year. See Q2 or Q3 when I was trying to add new things to my product design skills. I wanted to move into my design. I was quite a lot of things. I decided I was only going to say, yeah, so when I closed it to it felt like something I told I was very good, and I ended up with about the same desire of point was super background. It felt like as much as I was using like functionalities, like the animation of like an intelligence of my already so like the simplicity of use and everything. How you develop okay, so my early experiences with framework, when I started out like the biggest challenge for me was learning. Like I think February is still relatively new to me. There's not a lot of learning parts like before you came out there. So it's that was a challenge for me. So like as like explore the things that was like but then it wasn't like totally working out. Totally like really getting together so like my first grade when like I decided to like explore to do there was this 2 hours where like to like one that really felt out like that really the entire family of like I created was one way created then I didn't want to see nothing like design more and everything and then that like I realized the potential of
share with Twitter, LinkedIn, about the female marketplace. Then there are like a couple of other like marketplace people. Like recently in the female community, so someone like was putting out like a kind of marketplace for like female designers like put their work and give it for reach and everything. So also you don't have to like put it out there as much as you can and honestly I want to do that more as well because like I put this effort into like putting my work out there. I don't try to like do the work and not put it out there and so that affecting that.
Sorry? To some extent. If you don't understand, you can ask. Because it's tempting in terms of limited guidelines, because it said it's not tempted to the person, but being made how you speak and your opinions, the guidelines that you follow. Okay, so basically, Framer has this like, let me say, policy that, okay, they are trying to keep their marketplace like up to a good standard of like templates and design.
No, I felt that with you pseudo of course, a lot of people here are thinking about, even I himself said it was pseudo that helped him out. So I was thinking we share more light in that.
All right, thank you. So I actually made mention of that when I was explaining it. So basically, we have like a platform, which is like a YouTube platform that we post tutorials on, and also at the end of this video, we're gonna be sharing you like links that you can use to get started with Freema, and can also like help you. And also beyond that, also we have a community on WhatsApp that has like Freema experts across like Africa, basically. So anytime you have questions and you want to solve or you need guidance, changes, and post a question in the group, you can answer you and cover up. And beyond that, also, why is explaining marketplace? Who asked the question? I don't know. Well, marketplace is a place where you share your work to basically as a freelance developer or freelance creator. So as a freelance creator, right, there is no limit to how much you can earn. Basically, right? You just need to push out your product out there. And the main thing is you need to make sure like the product you are pushing, the template you are pushing out there is very it's quality one. That way you can earn more with like your. I think at the moment the average template is 49 USD. So assuming you publish the 49 USD template online and you have like $1,000, from anything to possible. So far your template is quite amazing. Suppose 9,000, it's how much? Suppose 9,000 USD. Now compare 9,000 USD to Naira. So
That's one thing.
so there's a need to like you can earn a whole lot of freedom. And beyond templates also you can earn with working with clients to build their websites. I think the highest we earned in studio was like making 1,000 USD under 24 hours. So that's how far you can earn it. And you can even earn more. So there's no limit. It depends on how you can compete with clients and how well you can push yourself out there that you can do this thing and you're an expert in this industry. So beyond that also, I think I don't have any other thing to say. Except if you have questions for me, I'll be able to provide answers to them. So beyond that, you see.
Yeah, thank you very much. So right now we are going to be calling on our next speaker. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Please, please have a round of applause, please.
Thank you, round of applause. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate all those insights. It's nice having you. Thank you so much for coming around. Another round of applause for him as we go back to the stage. All right, so we are right in the middle of the program. I hope that was an exciting. Okay. All right, Eric, welcome. So, let's do this.
So yeah, good afternoon everyone. Yeah, I'm Eric. Eric Israel. I'm sorry, my last part of my application. Just so I was just get straight at it. My topic outcome is hosting business persons for your online resources. So next slide please. So yeah, I will just talk briefly about myself, my journey through the framework, my framework journey, and how it has been. So yeah, I'm very glad today. I'm a UI UX or a UX designer and framework developer. So yeah, my journey as a designer, I started design graphic design, then I moved into UI UX. I was doing UI UX, and then next thing I was working with an agency. So the agency I worked with, we like work for clients, projects, ranging from developing the codes, building websites, building actual products, all of that. And then I started the freelancing by I was given a client's project to work on, and then the client requested to build the website. And then the timeline was very short. Then my boss reached out to me, he was like, "Hey, can you do this?" And I was like, "Yeah, I should be able to do it." So I started Frima. It wasn't so hard, but then understanding the interface was just issue. I was new to Frima, but then it has should I say it's a little bit similar to Figma, so I did not really have so much issue with that. So my first video was just a client project, and ever since I've been like, working on projects, checking YouTube videos and learning while I was doing all of that. So the next slide. Alright, so what are we talking about now? On the content, I have importance of online presence, framework features, case studies, integrating framework into your workflow, enhancing design with framework, tips for success, and then giving a Q&A session. Alright, first of all, I'll start with importance of online presence. So this is how we do it. I'll read what I have here and then I'll like talk briefly on it. So I can like so, as a techie, sorry for using the word tech. Yeah, as a techie, you should focus more on your online presence because it's a key platform to sell yourself and attract a larger audience. Most tech brands use various social media platforms since they are the most effective channels. So, what it's all about now is, you know, the world is revolving, that's the truth. And the truth is, the more we grow, the more the introduction of different platforms and different software, different applications, and it is very important that you as a person in tech, you take this to advantage. How do I mean this? Now let's say you are new to tech or you've been in tech for a while and you really want to take your tech journey serious. The truth is, even if you know everyone, like everyone around you, you want to go beyond your environment, you want to go beyond where you are at the moment. And the best, or should I say, the fastest approach for you is to like put yourself out there. And that's why it's important to always take your online presence serious. Side note, framework is beneficial for designers because it can be used for both commercial and personal purposes. When used effectively, it can be more profitable. Why do I have to have this? Because the focus is not about online presence and all of that. We are talking about framework basically. So we'll be looking at how you can like use framework as a way or as an edge to like get yourself out there, to put yourself out there. Please make sense. So yeah, modern businesses and entrepreneurs are encouraged to take advantage of the internet. This is crucial to for a variety of reasons, including global reach and accessibility. Now, speaking of global reach and accessibility, the truth is, if you take a look at people who are like doing so, those who are scaling so well in the tech field now, at this point, the truth is, a larger percentage of them did not just start and they were doing something in one way or the other. The truth is, if you like really want to settle for just Nigerian clients, working for Nigerian brands alone, you would make money, yeah, you would do everything you want to do, but it might take time because there are tons of people already in the country. But when you have a wider reach, you can easily touch other environments and countries, so to say. Next one is 247, that's 24/7 availability. And what does this mean is when you have an online reach now, people know, okay, if you want to get this person, where can we get this person? Let's say you must have like heard your name or seen your name somewhere. You can easily search it online. Like if you type your name on Google now, it should be able to link if you have a portfolio website, if you have a Twitter account, Instagram, and LinkedIn, you should be able to bring out all of these details. And that way, they can easily reach you. And then if there is any available job, they can reach out to you for that. Next is brand visibility. Now, speaking of brand visibility, okay, I will not go so deep into it. I think I'll still touch it. So brand visibility now is all about, let's say you want to you have as a taking a song there, you want to get a wider reach. You want people to know you for what you do. If you don't talk about this thing often, if you don't post your work, if you don't share your process, people will not know you for what you do. Next is cost-effective marketing. What is all about simply that let's say you do a particular thing, let's say you're a freelance developer now, and then you want people to know what you do. Unlike Nigerian brands, let's say Open Plans or any brand you can think of, you agree with me that these people actually share, they do a lot of marketing and just like the amount spent on marketing is not a total amount. If this is actual marketing that you want to create to a wider reach. But if you do what you do online, you will spend less, you spend less to market what you do. Then job opportunities. If you take proper use or if you put the online or yeah, if you put your online presence to good use, you will get more reach from brands. Next. Now, I'm speaking next on framework features. It is impossible to emphasize the importance of framework in the design and development process. Since it offers several advantages such as improved timelines and enhanced productivity. Additionally, its interface is quite similar to that of Figma, which is distinct to all designers. I will talk about this now. The truth is, anyone who is, I would not say Figma is all that simple or all that easy to use. But the truth is, if you're a designer and you use Figma regularly, you have little issue with Figma. And how do I mean? When I started using Figma now, I really can't remember the issues and the challenges there. But it wasn't really hard. Let's say responsiveness now for a website wasn't an issue for me. Why? Because I got myself familiar with auto layouts very well while I was still learning design. So doing the same on Figma, I think the only difference there is Figma is stack, while Figma is auto layouts, and then this one Figma, I think this is so these similarities are things that make it really easy for you to use. For Webflow now, I'm not a Webflow person, but the interface is very, I will not say very difficult to navigate, but then, unlike Framer, it's straightforward, it is direct, you can easily relate inputs, and you work, or you do whatever you want to do easily. The tech ecosystems, sorry, I think there's a mistake there. In the tech ecosystem, Framer platform makes an important Okay. Framework platform makes an important boost to both personal and business web visibility. In order to expand your reach and showcase your work, creating a website is easy. When necessary, adjustments can also be done. Now, the truth is, this page is actually talking about how you can bring Freeman and your design to work for you. And how does that mean? Now the truth is, if you want to put yourself out there, if you want to be seen, there are tons of profile on Twitter. I'm using Twitter as an example. There are tons of profile on Twitter, and you really want to stand out. You want all your works to be seen. Developing a good website now. Let's say you want to use platforms like Behance, like Universe, or Design, let's say Behance, all of those are very good, quite alright. But then, there's this thing about portfolio website now. When you have a portfolio website, it speaks more of the person, it speaks more of what you think, how you really want your thing to be. And portfolio website also relates to your personal brand now. And the truth is, if you are building a portfolio website, you really want, okay, let's say you want to make changes, you want to do something to your things, because there are times when there's always this clash between designers and developers. That's developers are right now. But then Figma makes it a lot more easy. And how do I mean this? You can easily develop a website. Fine, developing a personal portfolio can take years because you really want to put in your best. You want everything you've done to be there. And then once you're done with the design now, you want to develop your portfolio website, quite alright. best approach is to just go into Figma. You can just copy what you've done on Figma, paste in Figma for those who use the plugin Figma to Figma. So for those who use the plugin, now you can see just copy all of this and paste there. If you want to make changes, if you recently worked on any case study or you have like a playground for your UI design, you can easily add them at intervals without any delay. And let's say you want to even apply for a job and the requirement is okay, you need to do this, you need to do this. You can easily make the changes within a very, very brief time. Unlike having to reach out to your developer and telling him, okay, this is how I want to do, this is what I want to do, and then they tell you I'm busy with work, they charge you huge amount of money. Next slide, please. Now, next part is case studies. Yeah, I'm talking about success stories of businesses that have used Framer effectively and positive outcomes and improvements to their online presence. Now, what is it all about is, yeah, we're talking about boosting online presence. And the truth is, when we're talking about online presence, we want to like look at real life case studies as well. How do I do this? Businesses now, not even tech, or not even a personal person in tech. For businesses now, I remember a client reaching out to me, they had a website that was built. I don't know if it was a WordPress site or it was maybe actual. But then he reached out to me and he was like, he wants to bring this website to Framer. I thought of it and I was like, okay, he was not ready to redesign anything, he just wanted it the exact way it was. I just looked at it and I was like, okay, I think life has been easier. There's a way you can like lift your website, bring it to Figma, and that was it. I think HTML to design. I used that, brought it on Figma, went to Figma, and I started like copying everything and putting it there. And then I noticed after I did all of those changes, I think a week later, the client reached out to me again and was like, okay, they want to make a change. I did it. He started reaching out to me like constantly to make changes. And then I realized that all of this was, I think it was also a consultant site, I think for an agency or something. So when the guy reached out to me, he was like, okay, he wants to like make changes. And then I realized most of the changes he was making was because he really wants to like, maybe wants to apply for a particular job or he wants to share his portfolio website with the clients. And the truth is, all of these things can be done easily. And I'm very sure, though I did not ask him because I don't want to like start intruding into his private life or how his job function. But I'm very sure all of those things like it helped him to get more reach and also what's the word now? It should help him also to like get a client to give him a job. Because what the clients want, you can easily make changes on the site and you would get results and they see it. So in terms of positive outcomes, I think I've talked about that also. He must have seen increase over time. And the truth is, most platforms now, even I remember building a product, my company built a product now. And while when we were done building the product, the next, instead of having to spend months again just building a landing page, we just designed the website. And once we were done designing the website, they sent it to me and I developed the landing page in less than a week. And then the rest was just little reviews, little reviews. And the truth is, it will save more time. Let's say if you want to like launch the product like you put now, and you're done with the landing page design. The truth is, you won't have to like wait for so long, having to wait for okay, let's get the landing page ready, let's review, let's make changes. You can just like finish up the entire thing and then start whatever launch you want to the next stage. Okay, integrating Framer into your workflow. When it comes to reaching out to new clients and showcasing your design and development skills, and organized plans essential. When trying to integrate Framer into your workflow, you should be aware of the problems that will be present. To get work done, you need to practice constantly. Here I'll be telling us about how we can like bring how Framer itself is important as a tool in our workflow as a designer. Now, when I started design, it was this era where there were tons of like Twitter spaces, people talking about like there were lots of Twitter influencers there. And you know, everyone would like come online, share their idea, say a lot of things that helped people that were just starting out to design.
I know one of the things that it's a very key thing, and I still remember today, is that when you're starting out in design now, being a Nigerian, you are like at I don't know the words, you are not saying lost, but maybe it's yeah, you are lost. And how do I mean this? Our ecosystem is the moment you okay, let's say you want to work in Nigeria for a client. As a junior designer, they can like, tell you to work jobs of like three people and then you're doing the but now, let's say you want to get a wider reach, and then how can framework be of help? Now, if you have a very good design skill, you know how to create a very good landing page, your UI design is very clean and nice. Now, if you want to get a wider reach, you want to get potential clients in your team, you want them to give you jobs. How can you use Framer? Framer is a tool that you can basically create live websites and then you can talk about your process. And the truth is, designing alone is not enough for Nigerians because over abroad now, there are people that their major skills is UI design. Some they do just interaction design, some they do just visual design, some do research and all that. But in Nigeria, you have to know everything, and that is more like that's something that is like a loss for us. But how can you use this to your advantage? Let's say you know how to know the UI, you know all about the UX, and then you're still not getting the right attention you need. Adding development to the framework is a great plus for one because you're going to get wider reach from people. Let's say you design a website and then you have the text link to the website instead of a prototype. And prototypes sometimes can be annoying. Your clients or anyone doing this can be using a blue end system. Or let's say the prototype link is directly for it's directly to the landing page and someone is checking it's directly to the desktop site and someone is checking on the mobile device. The truth is, in cases like that, they look like this is not really so. But for it has done a design for the desktop site, the tablets and the mobile. The clients someone see this with a live testing. You can easily click on the live testing and you see all of your interactions, all of the UI is and it's not really good at appealing to them. And just over time, you notice you're getting better reach and good approach from people. Next, enhancing design with framework. Creators of framework space have made developing with framework easier, installing components and assets that have made development simple. When technology is understood and used correctly, creating responsive and adaptive scripts and websites becomes a simple task. Now, how does this mean? There are times when, even as a designer, you want to work on a client project and then you get stuck that, okay, I don't want to deliver something really nice for this client. There is this guy, okay, you don't understand. There are like tons of creators, like, I mean, content creators now, for framer, design, and all of that. Take this to be true for an example. If you go on the landing page, on to their YouTube page now, you see tons of tutorials there, and trust me, even when you're working for a client project, you can easily pick ideas from these projects. Not talk of other creators on Twitter, and I think it's Twitter and YouTube. So all of these creators now, you can easily go to their page, check assets that they've created, check different components, and you can use it to your own advantage. And the way to use this components, it saves you the time of your brain, much effort in thinking, okay, can this be achievable? If you're working on an application or you're working on a particular project, I just need an idea and you are not sure if this can be achieved in school. You can easily go on these platforms or these sites to check, okay, how this is looking at so is this something that can be done also? Then once you see that it's something that you can use also, you can go business that. Okay. Now looking back at the time frame for constructing a website, Framer has still been really to decrease
Now, like I said,
custom form of freedom. Yeah, you can't add a calculator or some major some things to the website. Because I remember working on the website that needed a calculator page. They had to do that with custom. But framework cannot do all of that, if I remember right. But then it starts to help with the major things. Major things like okay, you want to do landing page, tell people about what you do. I have a very short timeline. You can easily use framework. I really would not want to say it still affects if you have a full time role, it still affect that as well. You can plan out how you want to get work done, and then nobody's pressuring you to work overtime or work extra time. You have a target to meet, and then you can work with the target. Another one is collaboration, and I think to use just an example. Recently, they launched a collaboration platform for designers and helping them sell them. Now you can easily collaborate with designers. When you know, okay, let's say you're not so good at creating very nice designs or landing page, or you are someone that you don't want to take out your time to like start doing so much of research to create a very good landing page. You can easily reach out to I don't think it doesn't happen like it used to. Maybe I'm not missing it. But there are tons of people on Twitter that they regularly post their work on Twitter, they share their jobs on Twitter, or like practice landing page. And once you notice the landing page is really good, you can easily reach out to them or like send them a DM and be like, okay, how about we collaborate on this thing? You create the website, I'll develop, and then we can both watch uh, how this can be scaled properly, make money from it, and share the profits. That's also one of it. The last one is selling courses. Selling courses now, you can easily create a course and then you do tons of videos if you have the time, so I know it should be as detailed as possible. Once you do that, the next thing is to just focus on marketing.
market your course, market all that you've done, and then once you are able to market properly, you can make your money off it. And then those kind of money and monies that you like just sit back and start receiving ads or ads. Yeah, next one. Okay. Some common pitfalls to avoid are overlooking performance optimization, failing to plan for responsiveness, neglecting user testing, overcomplicating interactions, underestimating the learning curve. So all of these here are issues that I've like faced personally. There are more of them, but I thought I shouldn't be too much, so it's not overwhelming. So first one is overlooking performance optimization. If you use Framer so well, there's a point you get to where you're like building a website and like you're building a site on Framer now, and then there's this thing they call nested link. I have no idea about what nested links is until I started using Framer. Nested link now will tell, I really can't remember the word they use. But once there is a nested link issue, it will tell you your site will not be optimized for SEO, thing, blah blah blah, all of that. So it's important that you like do these checks because if you are building a product also or a landing page, you don't want to focus more on your own profit also. You want the client to reach out to you next time that okay, yeah, I like what you did for me, I'll refer you and all of that. You know, the clients can even say they have a live site, let's say it's a different link or a different platform. But when they use Framer, people are like watching and say, trust me, they want to talk about it to their friends as well. Framer is getting more customers, you also are getting more clients, they are making more money as well. So it's important to focus on the performance optimization. Next is the responsiveness now. There are times when let's say, okay, clients come to you and then you just want to like do the work and just let it go. Maybe the pay is not so good or you are not okay with the amount it's helping you. The truth is, okay, you will not because of that just design, let's say, just desktop screen and then you want to leave mobile. Or you design just mobile alone, you're not focusing on tablets. What if the client has users that will be using the platform and then they are using a different device? About these issues over time, like even the screen I use now is should I say it's not all that wide, but I like it like I like my screen really tiny, so I have like squeezing a little. So for people who are using like a small screen, you need to like check for responsiveness. Does it say scale properly on all computer screen size? Same as mobile device size also. And okay, think of a small phone like iPhone 6 with the kind of screen size that, and then a large screen like let's say okay, I can't think of okay, let's say the Samsung Z Fold now, you know it has a very large screen, and eventually that might want to like turn into tablets display. Now on devices like that, if you don't test properly, I think there's this developer panel on Chrome that you can use to test for all screen size. This is what I do regularly, so I can be sure there is no back and forth between one and the client when they eventually test on their end. Next one is neglecting user testing. This is also the same as responsiveness. Once you're testing the website on Framework, you are also you can as well send to other people also to know if the buttons, let's say you have a dashboard review menu button there, or some of your menu or your navbar menus options. To know if some of the links are going to the right places, they are moving in the right way they are supposed to be. Next one is overcomplicating interactions. Now, speaking of overcomplicating interaction, truth is there are times when you know, when I'm working on a particular interaction in Freeman now, there are different approaches. There are times when I see tutorials on Twitter now, and then the moment I see tutorial, I think of it like, okay, I can do this in this way. And then sometimes I take my time to like go a little bit further to check the tutorial. If it's the exact way I thought it would work, like person did it. And then the more I go through it, I see that okay, I think this is less stressful, like this is a better approach. So it's important that you try to break down your maybe you are getting components of interaction. If you have tons of components, you can like reduce them. So even the website itself will know that. So next one is underestimating the learning curve. Learning curve now is one. There's one thing about the learning curve. Framework, I think, if not monthly, but at least 2 times every month. That's by every 2 months now. Framework releases different updates on their platform. I remember when I started, all of these background laws, most of those things were not free. Over time, they were now pointer events, cell index, and all of those things. Actually, these are not things you could easily relate with if you know, like if you're not following their updates. So once the things are updated, it's important that you check the YouTube platform, check the community, check creators online also to see how they are doing what they are doing. So I think the final part is the question and answer part. If there's any question.
Please, let's give Eric a very sound round of applause. Just before I give a quick recap of what he said, we'll take questions. So if anyone has any questions, please, you can take 5 right now. Anybody? So no one was listening. Yeah, that's the literal meaning. If you don't have anything that you don't seem to understand or grasp, then don't put this question. So no one has any question. I have one. So Mr. Eric, I think you mentioned something about how we can build our brands, like improve our online presence in human rights. So there are people like me myself that kind of suffer from sharing our works out there. I don't know, maybe because I don't know enough. How do you think we can leverage this leverage framework to conquer this problem? And just before you answer the question, I think there is a new trend I saw recently on Twitter. I've seen like 4, 5, 6, like up to 10 adverts launch their websites this year. Yeah, I've seen like people say after like 6 years, like website finally gone, something like that. So how do you think those bring back to this respect? So I will attach one more question to it. The idea of getting technical from let's say for example now me, I'm not a framer guy, I don't know how to be framer and all those things. And I want to kind of sell my brand online because I do content design. And probably I see small money and I want to get templates. How do you think I could use these templates and make it not look like the template? Because obviously I'm not the person that will be getting the templates. So how do you think I can use Figma in this regards?
Alright. Okay. So for his first question, he talked about how we can like leverage sharing his job and then use Framer as an advantage. Now concerning sharing jobs or sharing your works online, the truth is some of us, I'm saying some of us because I'm that person also. My kind of person now, I really do like share so much online. Like I would rather just like share with my close friends or people who are like doing the same thing with me and I like, want to let them know about me. But the truth is, if you are looking for something, no, you will like go outside who you are personally. And how do I mean it? Okay, let's say you know this is why you're doing this. I remember something very well. There was a community groups at then where was I talking about like helping people to like get better at design and all of that. In one of the meetings he had there, or should I say online section, he mentioned something and it was like you hardly see him post his designs on Twitter. He only just comes on Twitter, make jokes, play and all. But he said whenever he shares his work on Twitter, it is either he is not doing so much, like he doesn't have too many work on his decks, or he really needs a client to like just reach out to him. He needs people sharp money or something. So the truth is, if you are doing something, you know why you are doing it. So the best thing
feedback from people is that I'll be enjoying this event like this. Although before I was wondering that actually what is why because it's like this event is boring. But immediately they say I started networking I was impressed. I love the energy, I love the energy, that's nice. So I'll be talking about community management in the local space. And before we start, I'm sure previous speakers has defined what framework is, right? But can anyone like help refresh my memory what framework is? Anybody? What is framework? Or what's no good? What's framework? What's no good? Anybody? Should I be? Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Anybody? I cannot remember what's no good. I don't remember. Mr. Easy. Mr. Easy. What's framework or what's no good?
It's a, it's a kind of, I don't know how to put it, it's a kind of system that allows you, yeah, no, and that allows you to build applications, websites, without having to get to code. So it's more like a GUI framework where you can drag and drop a database, one of the changes, and it's really easier, less technical compared to like so,
Yeah, thank you very much. So now I remember, Sha. Thank you very much. So, did you hear what you said? Did you hear what you said? Yeah, right. So, no actually it's a very fast technology system, fast ecosystem, tech ecosystem that empowers individuals from diverse environments, regardless of their technological skills, to be able to build applications without traditional programming languages. Like you don't have like thousands of HTML, CSS, JavaScript before you can build your apps and launch it now. So they're made life quite easier. But that doesn't mean that we don't develop applications. There are some things that we still need developers to do for us. That's why the developers also still have things for us in the no-code space. So regardless of the skill, you can still build out something with the no-code too. So we know the of good, then not down to money. Then what's community? See, we're talking about community. We're all here, right? To know more about framework, community, no-code. So what's the community? This session is going to be interactive. We're not going to be talking. So community will help us. Oh, I'd have to pick somebody. No, I think I will pick somebody in sharp.
yeah, our community is simply a group of people that are aligned, that have an aligned goal. So they have somewhere they are going, they have similarity in their journey. So it doesn't have to be that complex. It could be probably you have amigo and you're looking for people that have similar goals, come together and try to achieve that same goal together.
Yeah, that's the community. So, Mr. Lawi, Mr. Lawal, co-founder of Polygon, why are you here today, please? I believe you're all here for a goal, right? And this is like a community. So I want to like know what each other goals, so to see how we all come together to form a community. Shebi, and so Mr. Lawi, Ultimate. But they are never to touch Mr. Lawi. Yeah, so why are you here today? Can you like let us know why you're here today, please? And what's your goal coming up?
So my purpose of coming to the event is to learn more about Framer and to also meet the amazing people of the Framer community.
So he said his goal is to come and learn more about Burma and know these five faces and answer people at the event. So let's see how that person. So see our goals are like because they don't come and learn and see people are being. Let's see. Mr. Lamide, why are you here today?
Okay, yeah, so I'm also a trademark expert, so I came here to learn from the industry expert. So, yeah,
Alright, thank you. So from what I'm hearing so far, you see we have different type of people. So we have the tech enthusiasts, no code enthusiasts, and we have the no code experts. Like some come to just have an idea of what no code is and how we can like better their life. Like notice the stereotype about how we can use no code to like make businesses better. So for the business owners, they'll probably come to like know how no code can just all their businesses like and to learn into the tech space. And also, we have to tech experts that probably want to like, learn more and probably like, help us like, probably like, something we're not getting right, just about us shakers. But in all, it's all revolving around people. It's not revolving about either wanting to know more or wanting to like, connect with people who are better than you are or people that are upcoming, don't learn. So, yeah, so, because of community. So,
that normal? Okay, if that's possible, then what you should like if you move your screws in your hero section, if you increase or decrease the height, it reflects on the page wrapper and as well as the desktop. Okay? Have we done this now?
Have we done that? Like, have we completed the last stage you mentioned?
This part here. Like you have desktop, page wrapper, and hero section.
Do we have that? Alright, please move on.
Then you can then let's click on F again inside the row section. Drag another frame. Right? And this is what we want to call the container. So similar to the page wrapper, just click on the row section and set the layout. Set this also to its content. Have we done that now? Have we done this now? So on your hero section, add a padding because we don't want this stuff to we don't want the container to extend, right? So add a padding. So click on padding here and add a 40 pixels right padding and 40 pixels left padding. Have you done that? Okay. Now click on your container, set this if it's content to fill. So to fill that space. Are we good? Are we done with that? Okay. Okay, that's good. No problem. You can remove the field. So just click on free and remove it. Now head back to your Figma file. We want to build this section. So one way in which we can build this faster is by exporting this element as it is here to Figma rather than coming here, adding the text and building everything ourselves, like from scratch. So head up to your Figma file, click on this icon here, click on plugins and search for framework. Now, once you get to click on that, then you see this button that you want to click on and complete. Okay? Now we are done with that. Then come to your container and contribute to paste. Okay? So if you notice now, this is these are the pasted the same, but it's not the way we want this design to look like. Right? We want it to be at the center. I mean now. So let's click on our container. Click on layout. Then set this distribute to center. Then we can also set a margin. Yeah. Now let's set a margin to the top 96 pixels. And we can set the bottom to 96 pixels. And one last thing, set the height to 800. So now now this layout is set to vertical. But let's say in a scenario where you want to have similar to how every website is like, right? Paper. Yeah, we're back. Okay, so let's say you want to have a section that looks similar to let me this right. So like this is quite similar to what we've done already, like this kind of layout. But we want to create a section that is something like perhaps you can see that.
Okay, while we are waiting, let us give the quick information. One of our plans this year is to create a framework course. Right? If you are part of the community on WhatsApp, you're like hinting about it for a while now. And our plan is to create a framework course that will get you to learn from framework. From beginner to also like use that to like using code override, code components, and all those kind of stuff. Like some forms and possibly web apps, right? Right. So those are some of the stuff we're also working with. And if you haven't joined the community, you can reach out to I think or so you can join the WhatsApp community where you have the likes of African experts when they share their results on building stuff, carbon, and Leslie, how to explain it. So let's say you want to build a section where you want a particular element to be adjacent to each other, like there should be a space between them. The way you do it is you want to set it up, right? So let's change this to the right hand side, and also we want to change this to this. And that's just a simple way in which you can do that. Let's create another one where they are adjacent, right? You want to set this direction, right? Which is horizontal. Then you can change all of your elements to the right hand side, and also change this route to align to the fixed rate. So I can change this to fixed rate and increase this. But now, in this scenario, now, if you notice something that, but I want this one to be a fixed rate or a max rate. So if I set this to 640, right? Just notice how it is bringing them together, right? So it's bringing them together because what we have here is a gap. So because just a gap, so to just be the element right there. But what we want to do is we want to set the distributed space between. So now that is how to do that. Well, the reason I'm showing you this is because we'll be developing this yourself, which implements, I think everything implements. So first, you are designing these two parts, and as well as this. Remember, simple way. Go to Framer, copy the elements, and just space, change it, make the changes. You can add a gap, right? But I don't want to have this extra space at the left hand side. So first we want to set it to free if that's not already. Then set so the reason I'm changing this is we'll be developing this particular section. I would like to see who's the fastest when you use some cheat and just come onto this part, right? And just list it. But I'll check your position. If it's not responsive, like responsive in the sense where if I try going here, the fastest person to
I think Akim will give some forms and do that faster. So the time starts. Uh, uh, why you guys do that? Let me tell you about it. You keep on doing that. And for others that are not doing that, probably we have a frame right here. So let me add the frame, right? Let me just say this. I'm going to round this corner. So once so for you guys, so we have a frame here. So notice how the link is like. But when I once I click this, you'll be seeing this stuff here. Hashtag 4, right? But if we're using a code override, we can just basically create a React function. So basically, the framework use React using ChatGPT. Now, when they click on this element, it should just go to the top of the page. You get when let me just show you how that works. First thing, well, we have 2 minutes left. First thing, you want to create a ChatGPT account if you don't. Yeah. Then you want to look for this particular album. You can do it yourself. Where I tell ChatGPT to write the framework code override when and the elements. So you could do this and to write the particular code, React code for you to do that. But one better one which I like using is these are created by not Framer, but Framer GPT. So I just paste this here. And the response will be really different. As you are seeing the port React type from component type React. The moment they click on this, it will do that. Then what we can do now is come to this part. Come up to this part and set the code override. Now these are like some advanced stuff basically. But now we can come here and create a new file and set the code override to scroll to the top. Copy everything, paste, move. Then we can select this, scroll to top, and set our override, which is we scroll to top and link. Then we can move our link, publish this. Now we click on this now. You can see without that particular link. Like, and it's even smooth as well. You get, and there are most of like for example, create a clock. So basically, what we are telling, so remember when you are doing your portfolio, you want to do that fancy stuff where you want to show the users what your current time is. You know those kind of design now. Like it's very easy to do that, and you can even use chromatic controls. Chromatic control are the lines where all the stuff are advanced. Yeah, my own is advanced. You are basically saying, your property control, you are basically saying that when that component has been created, you want to be able to make some changes, like change the font size, change the elements, change the color. So not sit like the way, if you have directed with Framer inputs, you know when you drag Framer inputs for to your page, right? Let me show you. So when I come to the start and I go to form and I drag this Framer input, right? Notice this is a component. You cannot make any change to it, right? And all you shall see here are property controls. So basically, these are property controls created so you can switch between different stuff. You can do the same thing too, like basically building your own. Like for example, you could build a custom form. I did that on. So let me just show you an example. I want to show you an example of a custom form using just code override. Here. Let's see. Sorry. But yeah, let's see now. This is creating. Now we can come here and select this, create a component. So this is a component. Come to this part, create on code. So these are ways in which you basically extend the possibilities of Framer without learning React specifically. Just using an AI tool like ChatGPT, you could use Bard, you could use Copilot, but ChatGPT, I am putting what I use ChatGPT a lot. So I can come here and create block and paste this. Go back here. Now this is a component, and this is not working. Yeah, it's not working. So I'm going to be more with a block that shows current time. Yeah, I think you guys time has. Yeah. So how many of you guys have done that already? Nice everybody go in and do motivation. How many of you guys have done that part already? Okay, let me try this again. So copy this. Head on to block. Copy paste. Okay, I think one thing we'll do now, but I don't think we'll be able to go deep into everything on Framer, right? So one thing I'm doing consistently, right? I'm trying to create time. And also like record videos on some of this stuff regarding the framework. It's not just interactive website on Framer, not just simple stuff on Framer, but pretty much advanced stuff, right? Like, let me see if I can show you what I was trying to show you. So let's look at this for example. This is a code in which you can use to basically create. Well, it's not yet customized because I'm still working on customization. But this is a code which you create and basically create your own form, customized form right in the framework, and then so like for example, I can copy this particular stuff and just add it to my site, and you could create some sort of web app. Let me show what I mean. So I come here now, drag. Where is it? Yeah. set this to free, and also set this one to content. Now I can basically I can do it this right on the framework, or I can just basically have a site where the users now can come here and create a different like name, set this to required, attribute, email, set this to required, attribute, right? And you could then create like some simple stuff on like just basically a simple work. So I want this to get to redirect to a URL. So I'm just going to put HTTPS page by do.com. And I still haven't been able to figure out authentication, like adding Etigo API because authentication issues are very but one thing we could do here, we could set up a link or Zapier where we could send this form data directly. So sorry that I moved from simple stuff to advanced but I don't want to show you the possibilities of framework. So they are not just restricted to just I can make some sites. You get. So you could have this stuff was an inspiration of is a product Ryan was created, which is framework forms, but it's paid and I don't like it. So I tried to find the solution. Though this thing wasn't paid. Don't mind. Yeah, you can basically add the code anyway. So what my plan is to make it in such a way where it's possible for you to basically and just copy this code and just paste it on your framework. Right? So I can set a make this on Zapier, where then let me just set this to my particular stuff. And what I want to do now is when they click on send, make will be receiving that response. Then I can set an automation that when they receive that response, send it to any send it to any stuff. I think this is new sign up. No, that's not that's something else. Let me just create a scenario. I'll set webbook. Right? And I can say custom webbook. So when this receive data and so if I copy this now and I come in here and I paste this in my action. So rather than get, I'll send this to post because I'm sending the data, right? So now if I copy this code now and come to my my own particular site, so I can delete this and go to insert assets, create a new code, override component, and call this form. So if I paste this now, this is here already, and I can drag this stuff to this part. Now, it's not yet customized properly because I'm not having property controls. Remember, exactly, for the React stuff. But probably when I do that, then you can customize all of those stuff. Now, if I come in here and set this to hello at madebygo.com and I submit this, it will direct me to Shane Ascended. I come in here and see. Okay, let me just set the so let me set this. Okay, set this to one notes. So you can see the data. Let me go back. Submit. Now we can see the data here. This is sending it as name, hello at Meetup. These are some of the stuff you can do right on the framework. Right? Rather than just limiting yourself to just, framework cannot do this stuff, framework cannot do this stuff. So basically, I would say just join the community. We can't really explore everything that framework can do right now. Right? And once you join the Western community, I think we need to be here right now. And if you are still trying to learn how to do the framework, just go to Madebygo, search for YouTube. There's a 2-hour tutorial on how to create videos. And I don't know if anyone did that stuff. It's not responsible yet, but you did it. don't know. Akim, somebody did here.
Who is the person, please? Simplify.
Yeah, it's the one.
Can you share the link so I can test it out?
I shared the But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just to show you. So, sorry that I went from very easy stuff to very complex stuff. Wow, like from beginner to advanced sharp, but
Still sharp.
no, but just look at like I said, this is more or less like a walkthrough to how Freeman works, right? Because we can't really explore everything right here. Why Freeman is a no-go tool and really exciting. Though I still don't know if it's but why Freeman is like an amazing tool. Most times, so people are restricted to just what is it called? Oh yeah, I can just create simple websites. You can create simple website with that. You can create simple website with WordPress. Right? Like when you bring those juices out of Freeman, it's when you are adding those code. But now you don't need to learn how to write code. You get you have ChatGPT. What you don't need to know is how to ask the right stuff. So just basically and tell ChatGPT what you want to do. You want a particular you want to create an effect where when you over an element, because so big, you expand. Right? You can either use an interaction or you can make it smoother. Just write the code over it. Yes, but if you are building a template, just make it more. If you are building a template, don't use any code, don't use any code for it because Freeman will reject it. And yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, okay, quick stop. Any questions so far? I know many of you know what we shall understand. So any questions regarding Freeman? Anything?
I have one question.
Yeah.
I want to attach myself to you. I don't know anything to you, but if I attach myself, I will play. So how people like it?
Yeah, question. So like any question regarding Freeman, building stuff with Freeman, any stuff.
My question is how what are the limitations of using ChatGPT to fix the possibilities?
So basically, the only restriction is ChatGPT will show you error and you don't know how to solve it. You get so which is so one also let me just tell you my process because I've been possible stuff with ChatGPT. Now many of you don't know ChatGPT, like really advanced stuff. You get like I've built startup with ChatGPT.
People use right
You get it. So I've built like several stuff, and the way I basically approach it is I do research. So I don't just go to ChatGPT and start telling it write this code. Rather, what I do is I try to understand the background of what I'm trying to do. Like for example, I'm trying to create a React functionality. I try to, even though it's just, I mean, like code is boring. You're not trying to code. It's like it's really boring, but I'll just try like understand what I'm trying to do. So I get like the writing notes. Then I ask ChatGPT that, hey, can you basically craft this code for me? And that way, like to be honest, because if you understand what you are trying to do, there's really no limitation to what you can do. You get it? Like ChatGPT is like, though some developers tell you that don't use ChatGPT. And I respect them, I respect developers a lot. But I'm a designer. And the process is anyway, it's learning how to learn code properly and build what I've built now. Won't be possible without Stack Overflow, Google and ChatGPT. You get it? And you can basically explore the same thing with Freeman as well. So don't like limit yourself to just, oh, let me go build this site. Oh, there's this particular functionality, it's not possible, let me leave it. Like just explore a bit. You want to create a library rather than search on Freeman community, trying to find, because someone also have done that using ChatGPT. You get it? So rather than find all those stuff, try it yourself and it will help you. Yeah, so any other question regarding Freeman, no code, building secret code with Akim.
So
code to both HTML or they are encoded from scratch. Remember, if you are coding from scratch, there's something called title. When you write your title, right? And you write your meta description, right? And you add your open graph image. It's the same thing you do for your website. So for Framer, for example, when you create a Framer site, no, I can't show you because I'm no longer sharing. You have the general, which you can just basically set an overview of all of your pages, like the stuff all of your page, right? And you can just set it like that. Then you can then specifically set each of those. That will help the SEO one. And also that will help the SEO is optimize your image, like optimize your assets. If you're having a video on like a video, okay, yeah, right. So you click on general. So if you notice there is your site like so, like when you do your site, don't want your site like this. It's bad. You will never rank in SEO. There's nobody to never rank in SEO. So what you want to do is set your site title, set your description, who you are, and make it like extensive, right? And also set your open graph. You scroll down and you see your site image and your family company. Once you say that, if you have other pages, you can specifically set it for this page, right? And that's just how basically you help our SEO. And one more thing we have to do is ensure that God, basically, what SEO basically is robots, Google robots scanning through your site and basically indexing that site on Google, right? So if you don't make your website easier, like I think Eric was saying something about accessibility concern, where for some of you have a link tree. Then you inside that link tree, you now add another button with a link. And Framer, they are not edge. We don't stop you. Rather, they'll not show you an error when you want to work with that. There's an error, one find it yourself. But now that we do feature, they'll show you what the error is. Before they'll tell you there's an error, one find it yourself. And you find checking on your site. Right? I think on Webflow, you can't really do that. They never show you an error. You can't have a link inside another link. Like if you do stuff like that, you are basically confusing the robot. Because when you have a link in a page, like either an outgoing link or an ingoing link, the robot is basically clicking on it and going through those parts and indexing your site and all those things. But yeah, you know those stuff will make your site rank. And also one more thing, I would say with the use of Framer CMS, it's one point in which you rank very well too as well. So if you have blog posts or any other stuff, it's also as well. Yeah, any other question? Ask anything, no, we didn't need you Framer, anything. What's your Framer? Yeah.
The website I've been using, so I realized that my environment is too much to share the website to clients on LinkedIn. LinkedIn actually shows like an error or something like this actually is the website link on LinkedIn. But aside from LinkedIn, I think it's actually on LinkedIn. It doesn't pay the website URL exactly.
It's showing LinkedIn.nn, then their own link themselves.
Yes,
it's not your fault. It's not Framer fault. It's LinkedIn way of processing links. So it's the same thing with Twitter too. Like if you paste a link and the link is like very long than usual, like LinkedIn don't want to show 5 blocks of links on their page. Rather they will then short it themselves. So basically, it like create a redirect function where they click on that link. Like when they click on their own link that they created to redirect to their link. So that one is not really Framer information. But yeah, I would say one more thing I will employ every one of you to do is to start creating templates. Right? It doesn't really like I would say it's more or less like a good mind right now. And not that you see the likes of Eric and also where's the previous speaker? I don't know. Right? And I think it was one of the first mode of monetization for studio as well. Right? Like our first template more so. So I would say like it's one thing you can do as well. So the moment you get better, don't wait to start freelancing before you start doing framework. start building some simple websites, multiple page websites, listing them on Framer. And like Faye said, they will reject your template several times. They'll tell you that this interaction will slack. If you do this too much, they'll tell you it's too much. Right? So I think it's but if you get it up there, you are guaranteed to at least make a sale. If your template is good. Yeah. I think that's one question, right?
Yeah, you know that question.
I have a question. Any other question?
Alright, so this is why you're talking about something. So you have to make a site where I want clients to be able to post it on their own, and they should be able to do like what's the word? Like you have a website called joe.com,
Yeah.
and I want them to be able to post it on their own. They can change the domain name on their own. Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible. So think of it like this, and this is one of the reasons I like Framework. So let's say I build a template, and this is why I say you should start building templates. Right? Let's say I'm working for my friend here. He's a client, I'm a freelancer. He give me work like a design to design, and the moment I'm done with it, and I want him to launch on the site. Rather than launch on that site, I can basically create a remix link with my own partner URL and send it to him. So he gets that remix link as this and remix it to his own account. So Framer is counting that remix link as this guy is connected to Emmanuel. You get. So once he has the domain and he make purchase, aside from the money he paid me, I'll still be earning money from every domain, every amount he pays Framer. You get. So that's like yeah.
Okay, so you demoed a very simple example of how you can have like some form of logic behind Framer websites. Like, what would you say when it comes to like people say how to use code to build like a dashboard of things now, compared to doing that with Framer? Would you say what would you say is one that has like
so it's possible to build dashboard of Framer, but would that be functional? That's the question. It's possible to build but right now there's a guy that did it, but it wasn't really Framer. He just posted it on Framer. In the sense where he created it, but just basically the layout.
my next question, can you export Framer websites in code and then
Right now you
possibly
can't.
use it?
Right now you can't, yeah. But there is a way to you can make it. But right now you can't really export your Framer website as a particular software.
Alright, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
When our community
Framer community. This is the link. If you want to join, please scan Framer Community Africa. Sorry, you can't see it's black. No, I put it black. Forget about this. But please just scan the link. That is the link to the WhatsApp of Framer Community Africa. And then we have the people that do Framer on Twitter. Some of them are here. Yeah, so it's very easy to, if you have issues, you're finding it difficult to do some interactions. Just have manual group, you always complex, common plus, you always solve it. Alright, thank you so much. So, let me see. Okay, good. Thank you so much for coming, guys. It's been a wonderful day with you guys. Learn about Framer, talking. I think everybody would have gotten very well now, right? I know that that's one thing that's also important. So, I think what this is, we're going to like make memory, take pictures. So, the way the pictures will go is we'll use the front stage here. So let's clear the stage and then we'll come on stage and take pictures and then we'll take round up and go. Alright, now we come to the stage. Is everybody?
Yes, so sorry for the
Alright.
Let's come forward.
Framer gurus and almost Framer gurus. Okay, now let's export Framer's capabilities.
Hey, no. How?
Let's just talk. We got my bro. All right, guys, please let's take control of the stage. We are now. People are leaving.
Don't people.
Why leave? That's the thing.
Hold on.
James.
We are on stage. Come on stage. On board yourself. No, come on. Bring on, bring on. You guys stay well like this. Wait, make I. Oh, nice. Wow. Oh, yeah, come now. All right, guys. Oga Faiz. You want to come? Why is that?